the joker and the thief, I say. That is all about the joker and the thief in the night.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Where? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. One game to decide it all. It's the AFC champions and the champions of the NFC, the Chicago Bears.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
What is up?
Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opening.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
What is up?
A play fake. Now Williams. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Nolan Smith. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
What is up?
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Rolling right, and that is incomplete.
I understand it's 3rd down for the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now brings up 4th down.
Oh, looked like he was at a scene for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. Throwing right away is Mahomes. He'll get this out to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 38 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, that is Brashard Smith.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
They'll send Worthy in motion.
Hey, 57, 57.
3rd and long for Mahomes. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Chiefs. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
So now it's Buckner following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Run with Sampson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Chicago.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Toss to the left, and Sampson. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Sampson is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
They think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
Hey, 43, yellow. Attack!
Motion man is Rice. On first down, it's Mahomes. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Set to go now on first and 10. Here's Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
And he is putting in the work, dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8.
Brings up second and 2.
We'll come to the line now on second and 2. They'll go play action here with Williams. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
We're trying to run here with Sampson. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. First and 10 now from the 36. On first down, right back to Sampson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 35, here's second and 9. Here's Williams. This is intercepted. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his grade, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
And the first down.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Throw across his body is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Shotgun snap, and they'll run it with Smith. The ball comes out. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
To throw is Williams. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He gets this complete to Burton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Sampson. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Once again, it's Sampson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Now here comes the screen to Sampson.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
That's good for a Bears. First down.
Ready to run. Here we go.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Jordan. Punch, start. Yeah. Travel. Vegas. Yes.
Now Williams. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Post and Loveland. Touchdown, Bears.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Motion man is Rice.
57 colors. See the ball.
Mahomes on 1st down. Open man downfield is Smith. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Yellow. Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. Look in the middle, that's Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Moody to kick off.
2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. That one thrown quickly. Watson on the RPO. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. A run inside with Smith. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 at his pass the 40-yard line. From the 41, it's second and 1. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 32 yards. Here's first and 10. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 23, here's second down and 6.
At the Bears' 23-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And a first down, Chiefs.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On first down here, it's Smith. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Third down coming up.
Yellow. Easy. Hey, 15. Hey, 43, 15.
Throwing is Mahomes. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. So holding is the call. Take that touchdown off the board. Task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
Arsenal, 15. Hey, color. Ready to Attack, attack! 15, 15! Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Attack!
Patrick to throw. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
15, 15!
At the 3-yard line.
Mahomes going to look to run with this one. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Orlando. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
They'll give it to Sampson. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Nolan Smith makes the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 39-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. A play fake. Now Williams. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Look at that out wide to Sampson. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Now a run with Smith. Has some room inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
Yellow, yellow!
Smith again. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped.
And the Chiefs going to be set up with 1st and goal as play moves them down to the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Orlando. Butker now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Chiefs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Harrison
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Williams. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 40.
On 2nd down, Sampson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. Off play action. Here's Williams. Going up top. That is brought in. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 37 yards.
And 10 yards to go.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's out left and complete to Burden.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Good blocking, and he's in. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. The game-time touchdown here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
Jake Moody to kick off.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 55-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. Taking off, and he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Give up the middle to Smith. Oh, a loose football. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. so often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Throwing is Williams. Oh, man, wide open, it's Burden. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. That'll be taken in by Sampson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
There's a give over the middle for Sampson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Just under 2 minutes to play on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to see this one wrap up after this. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
But it's 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. Now he'll work his way out right. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Bears.
I just had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game. Like you see it so often on 4th down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure on your paced defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. At their own 31-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The man in motion is Watson.
Yellow. 50, yellow, 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 yellow. Attack, attack.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they will finally run him down. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 35 yards. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. They'll run here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Another try, 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
The man in motion is Watson.
Yellow. Attack, attack! Hey, 15. Yellow.
On second down, Mahomes. Flush to his right. That's to the right side. And incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Hey, Ripley. 15. Hey, 43, 15.
On third down, Mahomes. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll send Worthy in motion.
Easy.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
Fight on these two. 15.
One last shot now for Mahomes. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the OT. They get the 2-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return, here comes Davis. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. And the Chiefs have done it. They are once again Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more. They are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
Commissioner Goodell on the podium